Hello everyone, today we want to give you a series of reasons why, in our opinion, the LeoR Smart is definitely the best universal smartphone case in the world today. And now I would like to explain to you in detail why. We certainly start from the concept of the universal case that began 10 years ago with our Leo3 Smart, which is a universal smartphone case introduced with the iPhone 5. And today it is compatible with over 5,300 smartphone models. So it is truly a universal case, a case that is an investment for the future years. Because today you will use it with your latest smartphone model, but you will know that you can continue to use it with future models as well. This is because the warranty is a testament to it. Our LeoR Smart, which is already over 10 years old, is compatible with all the phones I mentioned earlier. So Android and iOS are both the operating systems, and it will be for future ones as well, because even though today we will present and talk to you about the new LeoR Smart, the Leo3 Smart will still remain a current case because it will continue to support all new smartphone models. But now I will explain in more detail. Why should you choose our new LeoR Smart instead? Certainly. Over the years we have integrated, thanks also to the Council, direct contact with many of our customers, a whole series of accessories and new features that make it truly a super technological case, very easy to use, yet robust and solid, and a tool that will surely accompany you for the next 10 years. What can I say? It is completely made of aluminum, crafted from a solid block of aluminum, entirely made in Italy, thus operational standard 150 meters. So we want to say that it is a truly solid, robust, and reliable case. And another important point is the buttons. Practically, the case does not have mechanical buttons with O-rings and water seals, but all the buttons are magnetic, so water will enter inside the button. But it does not compromise the seal in any way, and the pressure you need to apply to control the button is the same on the surface as it is deep down. Another big plus, another great innovation. Surely that now everyone loves it, and it's truly incredible. It's the backlit keypad. When we press the buttons, the keyboard lights up, really highlighting all the controls and functionalities of our case. This feature is truly beyond aesthetically very fascinating, very beautiful, and very useful, especially during night missions in caves. But I will tell you that it is appreciated by everyone, even during daytime missions, because it certainly highlights more all the controls and various functions of the case. Another very important thing is the list of commands. As you can see, you have a keyboard where there are, 9 rear buttons and 2 front ones. In these 9 buttons, we have even integrated the zoom, smooth, so very convenient, especially for video recording, but also extremely useful in photography. So it allows us, by holding down the button, to have smooth zoom. Furthermore, always through the buttons, it is possible to enter the app and thus navigate to our application, which is an application we have been developing for over 10 years, and it is specifically designed for taking shots, photos, and videos. Another accessory that is truly useful and important, in our opinion, especially on a scientific level, is the depth gauge with a water temperature sensor. With all iOS smartphone models, it is possible through this accessory to have the depth at which the photo and videos were taken in the metadata, and also the water temperature. Certainly quite an important piece of data, especially considering the current rise in sea temperatures. Another very useful accessory is this new quick release grip. It allows us to also reduce the size of the carrying case, making it a bit more compact, while also quickly connecting it for even more stability in our shots. Additionally, there is another bracket to position it vertically for Instagram shots. So certainly a whole range of very useful accessories for creating incredible images. New is also the opening and closing system of the case, very simple, with a locking button, thus providing security, which allows us to rotate and open the case very easily. The case features a double sealing O-ring, one radial and one in contact, to provide us with maximum guarantee and utmost reliability and safety. To close it, very simple. You bring the back close, put it in position, and the lock will engage. So to open it, we press the lock, rotate, and it opens very easily to close it. We will simply repeat the procedure and it will lock. Another great optional feature is the new battery. Internally, there is a battery that provides 100 hours of autonomy and can also be used as a power delivery to charge our smartphone. Additionally, it is possible to integrate a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte SSD inside. This will allow us to record photos and videos and store them inside the hard disk of the case. So, while enjoying our nice vacation, we can free up space and memory on our phone by archiving all the photos and videos inside this SSD. Moreover, thanks to this SSD, with all the new iPhones, it is possible to record in ProRes. So truly a tool suitable for everyone who wants the highest quality video. Inside, we have this new phone mounting system. This system is a universal system, a grab that allows you to quickly mount this and secure any type of smartphone, Android or iOS. As I was telling you, simply by positioning it at the bottom, we even have a lock that allows us to place our phone every time, always in the same position. It's an end stop that helps us keep the optics centered for our flip or traditional ones. Another incredible accessory that makes this case truly versatile and universal is the new flip system to adapt additional macro and wide-angle lenses. Through this center flip adapter, we can perfectly center our support on the lens of our smartphones. And at this point, we can install lenses, wide-angle, macro, or filters. We even have the possibility to set up a double flip and thus alternate underwater the wide-angle with the macro or the filters of various shades, colors. Surely, this is a very, very useful accessory which removes some limitations that once existed. Perhaps the first smartphones could have, which was the field of view angle. In this way, we fully exploit the potential of our smartphone, even in wide angle and macro. Other accessories include the vacuum system, which is a system to check that the housing is sealed perfectly. So simply by removing the cap using a pump, it is possible to create a slight vacuum. Inside the case, there is electronics and LED that will indicate whether the case is perfectly sealed or not. Other items include mounts for our arms and lights. So what we have in this case is the ball with slip clips, but we can have them with the T1 mount or with the balls mounted directly on the housing. I would say that's everything regarding the housing part. On top, we have prepared another M14 AS1 cap to possibly mount an antenna cable, Wi-Fi or other. Below, we have a series of threaded holes that allow us to possibly attach it to the Mobi or other supports. Another very important aspect is the zinc, which is a sacrificial anode used to protect the entire housing from corrosion. So all the galvanic currents which could be the cause of corrosion attack on the housing will be protected by this zinc. It is placed inside all of our LeoR Resolute. Another important accessory, still part of the lens aspect, is the dome. This is a porthole that can be mounted using a dedicated support. It comes in a kit already with the dome, making everything perfectly stable, allowing us to take incredible images even at mid-water, in addition to the fact that it can be safely used for deep dives up to 150 meters in depth. It is definitely an excellent accessory for wide-angle shots underwater and for mid-water shots. Lastly, but not in terms of importance, because in my opinion it might be the main point, is the support. These products are, as I mentioned, designed to last over time, made with all the care to be solid and durable products. So all the hinges are not plastic, but are completely made of aluminum, so there are no components that can wear out. The case comes with a lifetime warranty. Easy dive, so you can see. On the website, you can find everything regarding terms and conditions, but the most important thing is that for any problem, if a component, a screen, or a glass gets scratched, EasyDive provides assistance, and we can clearly repair and replace the various components. This is a very important aspect, and when we buy this equipment, we should, in my opinion, take it into serious consideration. I didn't quite understand some functionalities, okay, I contact EasyDive. I have a problem with my equipment, I contact EasyDive. This, in my opinion, really makes the difference today between buying a 100% mid-infra resistive product and other equipment. So what you definitely need to pay attention to is the after-sales support. Please, for any other information, do not hesitate to contact us. Lastly, I just want to give you a preview of the skill. Soon our new Revolutions will be released with this new trigger system that will allow our lights to also have the flash mode. So this is a preview I'm giving you, and the idea will be released by the end of July. They will already be available, so anyone thinking of pairing this case with the illuminators, please keep this in mind. Consider our Evolution 7000 because they will definitely be the best possible match. For any other information, do not hesitate to contact us and continue to follow us on our website, on our YouTube channel, and for anything else, we are here. Goodbye, everyone.